And welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. Police arrest 2 males on gun possession. Senator Hansen eligible to run for office, and cricket news in our Sports 411 update. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
News Channel 8 is brought to you by Omega XL. Experience Larry King's breakthrough secret to joint pain relief, Omega XL. To order or find out more information, call 1-800-298-1647 or check us out at asseenonchanel8.com.
In tonight's top story, police on St. Thomas arrested 22-year-old Jabri Roberts and 20-year-old Desi Henry after they were stopped during a routine traffic stop, and officers found 3 firearms in their possession. Here is WSVI-TV Police Commissioner Rodney Carrad with the details.
Good day, this is Police Commissioner Rodney F. Carrad Sr. On September 24th, 2014, at about 12:08 p.m., an officer observed a vehicle traveling west on Narragatta in which both the driver and passenger were not wearing their seatbelts. A traffic stop was initiated in the area of Veterans Drive by the officer. While speaking to the driver of the vehicle, the passenger fled on foot holding his waist. Officers in the area pursued the passenger on foot, who discarded a firearm he was holding. The passenger was apprehended in the area of Curacao. In the vehicle were 2 more firearms. A total of 3 firearms were recovered as a result of the traffic stop. Recovered were a Glock 10mm handgun, an FN 5.7x28 pistol, and a Kel-Tec 223 caliber rifle. The rifle had an obliterated serial number. Arrested were Jabri Roberts of Bon Esperance, 22 years of age, and Desi Henry Jr. of Anna's Retreat, 20 years of age. Both were charged with 3 counts of possession of an unlicensed firearm. Bail was set an amount of $75,000 each by order of the court. They were remanded to the Bureau of Corrections pending the advice of rights hearing at the Superior Court. I want to commend the officers in these arrests and recovery of firearms, especially those who initiated the traffic stop because of a traffic violation. These are serious firearms, the kinds that should be on the battlefield, not in our community in the hands of our young men. I can assure you that the firearm seized are 3 less we as a community have to face, and 3 less we have to hear being discharged in our neighborhoods, which eventually causes another family to grieve the loss of a loved one. I'm asking for anyone with information relative to individuals with unlicensed firearms to pass on that information to a law enforcement officer, 911, or Crime Stoppers USVI. Let us as a community do what we can to assist law enforcement in removing these illegal firearms from our streets. I thank you in advance for your continued assistance.
Meanwhile, the ongoing saga of Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen and Adelbert Bryan, chairman of the St. Croix Election Board, may have came to an end, as District Court Judge Wilma Lewis issued an order that Hansen is eligible to run for legislature in November. A hearing on the issue had been scheduled in Superior Court but was moved to District Court, where Lewis issued an order without hearing further arguments. In other news, father and son were arrested by police on St. Thomas and charged with 3rd-degree assault. 46-year-old Alan Ford Fleming and 23-year-old Shamal Fleming assaulted a male victim by hitting him with a stick and a metal pipe. Melody Rames has more on this case.
A father and son were arrested by police on St. Thomas and charged with 3rd-degree assault, possession of a dangerous weapon during the commission of a crime of violence, and aiding and abetting. Police said the suspects, who were identified as 46-year-old Alan Ford Fleming and 23-year-old Shamal Fleming, assaulted a 49-year-old male victim by hitting him with a stick and a metal pipe. The victim was bruised on his face and his head. The incident occurred on February 25th, 2014. The suspects were arrested at about 7:30 a.m. pursuant to a warrant issued by the Superior Court of the Virgin Islands dated March 17th. The suspects were held on bails of $25,000 each and remanded to the Bureau of Corrections pending further court action.
Staying on St. Thomas, police arrested 34-year-old Hakeem Brooks after he robbed and assaulted a 28-year-old victim in the area of Pile Strait. Here is Melanie Rames once more with this report.
Police on St. Thomas arrested 34-year-old Hakeem Brooks, charging him with first-degree robbery, third-degree assault, and grand larceny. Police said that on September 15th at about 6:30 p.m., Brooks robbed and assaulted a 28-year-old victim in the area of Pile Strata. Brooks was arrested at about 4:45 p.m. on September 22nd. His bail was set at $160,000, and he was remanded to the Bureau of Corrections pending his advice of rights hearing.
A 110-foot U.S. Coast Guard cutter drove into a 42-foot commercial fishing boat Tuesday morning, sinking the boat, but miraculously, no one was hurt. Two men, Captain Winston Ledee and Kenneth Turbury, were fishing for lobsters in Ledee's vessel, the Sea Shepherd, when the San Juan-based cutter Key Largo smashed into the fishing vessel. The collision occurred about 9 nautical miles easy northeast of Vieques, Puerto Rico, and the Coast Guard is investigating the accident. Stay with us, we have more news straight ahead.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Welcome back to News Channel 8. Residents of Estate Williams Delight told police that they heard shots in the area. When police arrived, they found 2 vehicles damaged, but no one was injured. Here is Melody Rames with more.
Residents of Estate Williams Delight told police on St. Croix that shots were discharged in the area on September 23rd at about 1:45 p.m. Several vehicles were damaged, however, no one was injured. Police in the area reported seeing a green 4-door vehicle and another vehicle leaving the scene of the shooting. This case is being followed up by the Criminal Investigation Bureau detectives, and anyone with any information on this case is asked to call detectives at 712-6030, 712-6077, 911, or Crime Stoppers USVI at 1-800-222-TIPS. That's 1-800-222-8477.
The Department of Agriculture held a conference today at the Wang F. Louis Cardiac Center, focusing on teaching students about the wonderful opportunity in farming.
What types of products are we talking about when we talk about farm to school? Fruits and vegetables, absolutely. We've talked a lot about that. It's a great way for farm to school programs to start. But these are the components of the school lunch tray that Angela had up there. And farm to school touches every single component. So that means, in some cases, local eggs, local meat, poultry, and fish. Alaska has a wonderful farm to, or fish to school program that they're working on there. And they have local legislation there that reimburses for local fish purchases specifically. So not just an extra amount for the school, but for that protein. Local dairy and local flours as well, and rice. And Puerto Rico has some great local rice. Thank you. So defining local, it's up to the School Food Authority to define local. There are some people that define local inside of the state, inside of the territory. You also can define local on a more micro scale. You can say for us, local is St. Croix. Or you could say local is St. Thomas, or you can say a neighborhood. So there are different ways that that can be accomplished. There's a huge number of ways of getting local foods. Yes, we encourage contracting directly with farmers, but also school gardens. There is no federal regulation prohibiting school garden produce from going inside of the cafeteria. And in some cases, we're seeing school gardens really become school farms, and that's really inspiring as well. Schools spend over $10 billion on food every year. That's a huge amount of money. The USDA spends $1.5 billion on USDA foods per year. So this is a real market. It probably won't be your only market, but this market is significant, and it is something that I hope all of you, I encourage you all to reach out to. And this is that other piece, you know. So yes, there is that financial incentive, but as we've mentioned, it's about encouraging and inspiring and educating your youth about why it is important to buy produce and products from the Virgin Islands so that you have an agricultural economy here in the future.
We've been having meetings to get the farmers to come out to basically, we just want to know what you grow. We need that list, when you grow it, when you harvest, and then we could put it onto our menus. So that is the first step. We need to know what you grow and when it's harvest.
The first step is a database, because we know you are all farming. So we want to have the information of what you're farming, how much you're farming, seasonally, what you grow year round, because then that information can then go to the school lunch, the division of school lunch, so they can use it to start planning their menu cycle. So when she said, don't grow anything new for us, just help us collect the information about what you're growing so we have access. And then, you know, even when funding opportunities and stuff come out, we can send you email lists, listservs, say, hey, this might work for you. So it starts with collection of data so they can formulate menus around what you grow.
Now, here is Mr. Bogle with your entertainment report.
Thank you very much, Junior. Good evening to everyone. Welcome to this weekend's edition of your entertainment report. I just want to say happy Youth Strong to all the Libras. Yes, this is Libra season. And we're going to start off with, of course, this Saturday, it's all about the St. Kitts and Nevis 31 years of independence annual anniversary banquet. And this takes place at the Reading Rainbow. That's this Saturday, dressed elegantly from about 7 p.m. And of course, we're going to have guest speaker, Her Excellency Jacinth Henry Martin, St. Kitts and Nevis Ambassador to Washington, D.C., and Chair of the OAS. Entertainment will be provided by the Nevis Masquerades and King Miko. The honorees for this year are Monica Phillip, Michael Fraser, and myself, Darren Bogle Stevens. So make sure you come on out and support this event. Also, we're going to tell you about this Saturday. You can't afford to miss this one. It goes on at the line. As I say, it's Libra season. It's all about Daddy Bob's annual birthday bash. You're going to have Dog Art International, DJ Swain. You're going to have Syndicate Sounds, Super Trucks International, and DJ Chubby. It's just $10 before 12 a.m. So all your Libras, please come on out and support this event. Free roses and jealous shots for the ladies. So I'm telling you, you can't afford to miss this one. Now we're going to go on and tell you about something that's happening spectacular here throughout the entire Virgin Islands. It's the I Am Beautiful Caribbean Natural Hair Health and Business Expo. And of course, you're going to have Audrey Davis. She'll be with us. She's the scientist of the say of black hair. You're going to have Demetria L. Lucas. She comes out of Abel in Brooklyn. We're going to have people like Evoc Life by Designs, Dr. Calfani Rivers, a holistic health coaching. You're going to have Janelle B. Stewart. You're going to have Felicia Leatherwood, Rochelle Graham. And of course, you're going to have coming from Jamaica. You know, she wears her hair natural. I'm talking about Eternal. So please, you got to come on out. You see stuff like a wealth of knowledge from the top leaders in the industry. You have freedom from fibroids, presentation, workshop for men and women, children demonstration on style and maintenance, the key to power, the 7 principles, scalp analysis, and much, much more. You can get your tickets for the event on St. Thomas, which takes place on Sunday, the workshops. It happens on the weekend. Sunday and Monday, of course, the holiday weekend. We're talking about October 11th, October 12th, and Monday, October 13th. On St. Thomas is the 11th and 12th. You got to check out the UVI Sports and Fitness Center. That's on Sunday from 2 p.m. And definitely you want to be there. You're going to get your tickets at the Centric Shoe Boutique, Global Wholesale, Urban Trends, Sheer Ecstasy, and Even Bright. Then on St. Croix, Monday the 13th, remember it's a holiday. It's just $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Of course, you can get your tickets at Eccentric Shoe, Natural Expression, Urban Trends, James Bridal, and Lady Influence. On Tortola, get your ticket from Natural Curly, BVI, and New Generation. The number to call for more information is 227-3992, and the event on St. Croix will definitely be hosted by myself, so you want to come and check it out. Then we got to tell you to mark this down on your calendar. It's all about Saturday, October 25th at the Malibu Fun Spot. It's, of course, Gazaween, the return of Gazaween 5. cash prize for the best costume. Also, there'll be a bag giveaway, a course bag, $500 for that bag, and also in that bag there will be $500 cash. If you purchase a ticket, you automatically qualify to win this bag with the cash inside, or also you can pay $5 to get that opportunity to win that bag with that cash money. And $500 in these times takes you a long when you can sell the bag also. So on the card you're gonna have DJ Avalanche, Feisty Squad, After Dark Empire, DJ Chubby, Super Tracks, Unleaded Sounds, and DJ Genius. Also, you're looking somewhere to go this Sunday. The place to be is at Spratnet Beach Bar and Grill out there in Cane Bay. You're gonna have the likes of the Coolie Band and also myself, the music commissioner, MC Bogle. I'll be there spinning tunes in between the sets of the Coolie Band. So definitely I've given you all the stuff you can go to for now and the next few months. Thank you for joining me here on the Entertainment Report. Remember, if you drink, just don't drive. Whatever you do, try to do it peacefully. Back to you, Junior.
Seems like it's all about hair. Don't go anywhere. We have more news right after this.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight, here he is, Mr. Stephen Koof Francis with your sports 411 update.
Thanks a lot, Junior. Stephen Koof Francis here, and we're talking cricket once more, man. I'm here with Manuel of the Unique Select team, and he brought also Mr. Terry from the Dominican United Cricket Club, and they're having a big match this weekend going down at the Shang Ballpark. Manuel, tell the folks what's going on, man.
Well, I tell you, this thing started a couple months ago where we have Dominic United versus the Unique Select 11. I tell you, the first game that we played, them guys come out and just rip us up, really mash us up. And then we have to make some changes in the team. That's when I bring the governor with me, and we make some changes, bring in like the Mark and the Huggins and some of the heavy hitters. And we won the second game. And now this is the third game, it's 1-1. So now the man pulling all they can find, and we getting ready for them, and we're going to mash them up on Sunday. I tell you, I want everybody to come out to the Shang Ballpark this Sunday. It's going to be a lovely, wonderful, great cricket game. You can't afford to miss this.
Terry, he heard him himself. He said he going to mash you guys up. He said you guys took advantage of them on the first game, came back, won the second game. So what should we expect on the third game, man?
We took complete advantage of them in the first game. The second game, it was a nail-biting. They barely won us.
They barely won.
Yeah, but this time around, and we have our captain, Brad Loran, who just scored 100 last weekend. Okay. We have guys like Gary. We have guys like Luis. We have some powerful guys in our team. And I can see no way these guys can come back and beat us. It's going to be a battle. They have to come real good.
They have to come real good. Folks, you hear it, man. Sound like going to be some exciting cricket this Sunday. Hey, man, what time the game starts, man?
The game starts at 12 noon, and it's a 40-over select game. And I tell you, like Terry said, it's going to be a grand war out there this Sunday.
Hey, folks, you don't want to miss it. Make sure you go on out down there at the Shang Ballpark. Check it out, man. We're talking about cricket, lovely cricket, as the Unique Select team goes up against the Dominica United team, man. Don't you miss it. That's a look at your Sports 411 update. I'm Stephen Koof Francis for News Channel 8. Back to you, Junior.
Don't go anywhere. We have your weather coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight, scattered showers, mainly after 8 p.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 81. East wind around 17 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Friday, scattered showers, mainly before noon. Mostly sunny with a high near 85. East-northeast wind 13 to 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Friday night, isolated showers, partly cloudy with a low around 81. East wind around 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Thank you very much for tuning in. That's all we have for local news. Do not forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CHA. And also follow us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Make sure to tune in to us on your YouTube at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. You could DVR us or use the free Dish Anywhere app to see us anywhere in the world on your smartphone or tablet. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
News Channel 8 is brought to you by Omega XL. Experience Larry King's breakthrough secret to joint pain relief, Omega XL. To order or find out more information, call 1-800-298-1647 or check us out at asseenonchanel8.com.